Hey, it is Jen Lissy here, and I am going to talk to you about how to use AI to help you generate quiz questions, test questions, retrieval practice questions. One thing that I'm really passionate about is using retrieval questions to help our students remember the information we want them to remember. So often when I'm giving a presentation or a lecture, I want to break it up with some quick questions to see if they are understanding what it is that I'm talking about. So these are the same types of multiple choice questions, true false questions that you might include in a quiz or a test. But by embedding them in your lecture, you're getting a bigger bang for your buck. Um, the strategies that I show you in this quick video are absolutely appropriate to use for end of unit tests, end of semester finals, whatever you want. But I encourage you to think about embedding them in your lectures using Top Hat or some other tool. So I am going to share my screen, show you what this looks like, so you can see how easy it is to use generative AI to help you. For this task, I am going to use ChatGPT. The reason I picked it is everybody has access to it. It is freely available and it works pretty well. If you are part of the Copilot pilot, you can absolutely use your Copilot as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a file, but I can also just drag that file over. So I've decided I'm going to use a PowerPoint presentation as the tool that AI is going to get its information from. So this is something I use in my assessment course with undergraduate students that are preparing to be pre-K through 5 teachers. What I need to do is you can choose a PowerPoint, you can use learning objectives, you can use a description of what you want your quiz questions to assess, and put that in here. So I'm going to say use the PowerPoint to write multiple choice, short answer. I'm going to have it do matching and true, false questions. Now, I've told it what I want. I want multiple choice, short answer, matching, true, false questions. I told it what the content is, and I did that by providing the PowerPoint. The last step is to tell it who these questions are for. The questions would look really different if you were talking about 8th graders than if you're talking about master's level students. So I'm going to give it some more information about who these questions are for. So I'm going to put for pre-service teachers in their junior year studying to teach preschool through 5th grade. And I'm going to hit generate. So it's going to give me questions. It's going to give me answers. You could tell it to give you an answer key. And then you can review all of these different options. Now, let's say that some of these are great and some of them are hot garbage. So I could go back and tell it more about what I'm looking for. Write more short answer questions, write more questions about this piece of it. Now, this is a pretty small topic, so there's not a ton for it to work with. But the big thing about AI that I want you to take away from this is that you can use it to tweak what you're getting from it. So doing a quick look, these questions look pretty good. What does validity mean? What does reliable mean? Etc. Now, I can just copy and paste these, put them into my quiz document. I can take them and put my PowerPoint into Top Hat and embed these into my PowerPoint to see if they're getting the content as I'm teaching it live, or I can do something else, like put it into my end of semester final. The other thing you can do is to upload a quiz and have it help you create alternative questions. So I'm going to take one of my quizzes from my phonics class. And I'm going to say create an alternative quiz that covers the same content for a student who missed the initial quiz. In the original quiz, I had the suffix sub in there rather than the suffix re. I had all of these different places for them to mark and score different types of syllable types. And so it changed out those examples. It has changed out my examples for the decoding in irregular words. It changed out some other questions. And so I could go through here and swap out some of my questions to create an alternative form of my assessment. So those are two ways that you can use ChatGPT to help you with quizzes that you've already created, or to generate more quiz questions, or to generate quiz questions that you can then use in your PowerPoints embedded for that retrieval practice piece.